Well, hello there, Tam's fam. It is your girl, your favorite travel agent. So anyway, I am here to say happy February, happy Black History Month. Okay, so we are here and I want to understand a little bit about what have you guys done for that first month of 2024. Okay, we ready here to discuss that. All right. So I want to share with you what I have accomplished for January 2024. So with that being said, let's go. All right, so Tam's fam, welcome back to my channel. First of all, I want to say thank you guys. We are at 350 subscribers. So since the last time I spoke with you guys, we were at 300 subscribers. And I just want to say thank you with the bottom of my heart. I surely appreciate you guys. You have no idea how much you mean to me at all. So I just want to say, let's keep thriving. Let's keep, being interactive. Please reach out to me if you're interested in, I don't know, just anything. Reach out to me, let me know so I can continue to make content so you guys can get everything that you want and I can get everything I need out of this channel as well. So I just want to get that out the way as per usual, right? All right, so welcome back to my channel. If you guys are part of the fam and if you are new, I will say thank you for clicking onto this video. Let's get straight into it. I just want to say that as a life of an entrepreneur, I have realized that my productivity before January 2024 was pretty much shot. It was gone. There was nothing to it. I was being very inconsistent. I wasn't really doing what was required to do for my business, to step up as my business, and even on a personal level. Like, I was not doing my workouts. I was not drinking my water. Okay. Now, my daughter, she calls this my Stanley Cup dupe or whatever the kids say, whatever it is. So I make sure to get my water intake and all that good stuff, right? So what I wanted to share with you guys was how I remain productive for the month of January 2024. So if you're looking for a little bit of inspiration to boost your own productivity, you're in the right place. All right, so I don't know about you guys, but actually my week starts on Sundays. I really get the plan and goal set because the Sunday is kind of like my self-care reset day. I'm not going to church and I'm going to do better. I'm going to get into that. That's going to be part of my February, get my life right. Okay. February, March, get my life right goal. But as of right now, it's more of just kind of like a decompress, self-care. Let's plan for the week. Let's get my life together. So I start by reviewing my goals for the week. Now, I told you guys I have a planner, right? And I use that planner. It's an hour-to-hour planner. Hold on, y'all. Let me grab it because y'all know I got my notes right here. Hold on, guys. Hold on. So I have my planner and it's an hour-to-hour planner. So I can put week priorities. I can put what I'm grateful for. And just so you know, there's only like a line for 2 things to be grateful for. But I do follow this lady on Instagram. Her name is Joy Hunt Esquire, I think it is. And she always talks about what she does in the, right before getting her day started. And she writes down 10 things that she is grateful for. And so that I have been getting into that habit of writing down 10 things that I'm grateful for. And it can be as small as I woke up this morning. Okay. Or it can be as big as, oh my God, I got a job promotion. Or, I got a booking today and they actually paid their deposit, so I make sure to go from the very small things to even some of the bigger things, just to say that how grateful and thankful that I am. So anyways, I use my hour by hour organized tasker and I set my priorities. So I just wanted to kind of go through a couple things that I have added on here. I already talked about, I put on there what I'm grateful for, but also some affirmations. I am able to do all things through Christ that strengthens me. Okay. because sometimes, you know, I tend to forget how strong I am. And if I can just reach out to my God, my Jesus, and say, you know what, I need some help, you know, and I know you got me, give me the strength, I can do it. Okay. It's been shown I can do it. So I even put my rest day in here. I don't know if you can really see any of that, only because it's kind of written in pencil, but I put my rest days. And like I said, Sundays is kind of like my decompress self-care rest day. And then Monday, I start with my consistency. Actually, let me go back. So I meal prep, grocery shop specifically. This week wasn't the greatest as far as shopping. I had a lot of stuff going on. I had to go to work a couple extra days a week that I'm normally not having to physically go to work, and this is my 9 to 5 work, by the way. So this week was a little bit off, but that's okay. I got myself back in order, and that's all that matters. But generally on Sundays, I will meal prep. I will plan for how I'm going to do things for the week for the business. And I want to tell y'all something. January was a great month because I teamed up with my travel squad community. Okay, shout out to y'all guys. And we all got together and we really buckled down and showed up for our businesses. I mean, not just marketing and advertising and stuff. It was more like really deep focus. They called it a mastermind or a boot camp. And when I tell you, we had a great time. I mean, we did things as individuals, and then we did things as teams, and then we did things, you know, just with the whole group. And when I tell you, it was absolutely an amazing, it was an amazing mastermind boot camp. It really brought out some strength to me that I never knew I had. So I was so grateful. So we were able to, so going back to that, we were actually able to really dig deep and content plan for the next however many months we decide, right, on how we were going to really be productive in our business. And so I'm gonna share a little bit, just a little bit, because I think it is some proprietary information that I don't want to get in trouble for, but I'll share a couple things that we did do. Okay, just one of the things that we did accomplish, it was called a 168-hour worksheet. And what this did was it identified for us to list all of our activities that we do during the week. And it was an hour by hour type of worksheet. So, I mean, it started from 5 a.m. and it ended at 4:45 a.m. So it literally went through every day. You can list your activities. You can create blocks of time for longer activities like work, sleep, commuting. I mean, it literally got down to the wire. But pretty much the intent of this was to figure out how much time do we have to be able to invest into our business, okay? So I realized that from 3:30 p.m. to 7 p.m., I had an opportunity to do a lot of business. So that was 3.5 hours every week. Okay, so that was just for 5 days. That was 17.5 hours that I had the ability to be able to really dig deep into my business and do things that were business oriented, right? Excuse me. And then 3 hours on Saturday. So that was a total of 20.5 hours that I was able to have to really put and invest into my business. So we did what they call IPAs, income producing activities. And when I say we came through, there was some stuff that we was able to understand and know what we could do. We created reels, we created travel content, we learned a little bit about AI. I mean, when I tell you, it was so productive. It was so productive. But what I really learned is that how I can continue the content plan and how I can continue to do things that were income producing for my business. And so, honestly, we had a couple goals. I did not accomplish the goal. However, I did have 3 people who were interested in becoming travel agents. And so that door is not shut. It's just there were some difficulties, but or some things that they had questions on. And so I'm just waiting to get those questions answered. And then I think we will be good to go and I will be able to accomplish my goals. So just wanted to share that little tidbit. I thought it was great information. It really did help me understand how to be productive in my business. Moving forward, I think I'm good to go. I understand and I have tools and resources on how to make things better. So I'm super excited. All right, so I already talked about like how many hours specifically I had after I completed my 9 to 5, which I don't work 9 to 5, but that's just what everybody calls it, right? So my day job, once I was off of my day job, then I had those 3.5 hours every day to be able to do something that was income producing, because that's what this channel is all about. You don't want to hear about my 9 to 5 job. That's not even what's important. What's important is about how we are doing with our business and how we're expanding our business and we're expanding our brand. So that's what this is about. So I completed a lot of our mastermind assignments that I just spoke about with my travel community. And then I was able to still cook dinner, eat dinner, had a little bit of time with my family, and then I went to bed. Okay, so that's pretty much what happened between Mondays and Fridays. There was some days when I had to reach out to people, some prospects that had potentially wanted to sign up at one point, so I would reach out to them. But I still have people who contact me who are still loyal clients, and I still get bookings and stuff like that. But it's always good to follow up, never be afraid, especially when you are owning your own business, to follow up. Follow up with people who are interested. Follow up with people who at one time contacted you, because you just never know. And remember, no is not no. It just means not right now. Then you ain't got to be all salesy about it, but just be like, okay, well, I appreciate you taking some time out, and that be it. And then you maybe call them in 45 days or another 60 or 90 days or something to see if things have changed, right? So just as a business owner, just don't be afraid to follow up with people. And even if no doesn't mean no, it just means not right now. All right. Okay, so on Fridays, I always use that time to kind of wind down, reflect. I might, create some videos, and that's what I'm doing today is a Friday. So I'm creating some videos for my editor so that she can go back in, edit it, and get it posted out to you all. So that's pretty much what I'm doing right now. As the week comes to an end, I take time to reflect on what I did, how well I was as far as my progress, and make any adjustments if needed. So generally that's what I do. I try to celebrate a little bit of win. I identify areas for improvement. And generally my husband, he'll take me out for a margarita or something if everything went well. I did what was required. And but again, I still do have room for improvement. So there are things that I also ensure that, okay, I have to make sure I'm better next week. Also a little bit of that. Although I talked about primarily work, I also want to say that I have been staying consistent on my drinking of my water. I also want to say I've lost 5 pounds. I'm still trying to do better with the whole eating thing. I'm starting to document my what I eat, and I think I'm using an app, which I know some people use my fitness app, but I'm using my Net Diary app to document what it is that I'm eating, and that has been, that's kind of been a little bit alarming. I've been going over the caloric thing that they give you, the goal that they give you, and now I'm starting to realize where I need to do better. I could lose a lot more weight if I would do better with my diet. I'm working out every day. This is not sponsored by anyone, but I want to give a shout out to Juice and Toya. I like their workouts. I also like Grow with Joe. Amazing. She's actually been a go-to for quite some time, but they both keep me very consistent, and I love it. I work out 4 days a week. Like I said, drink my water. I've just been doing great, and I'm just really excited about that. Maintaining my workouts, I think, have really kept my energy levels up, and it kept my stamina up. I could do better in those areas, but again, I've been doing 4 days a week, and I'm just so grateful. All right, so for my Saturdays, I do a little bit more balance of self-care that day. So even as entrepreneurs, we all need downtime, right? So on the weekend, I pretty much just have a balance between work and personal life. I try not to do too much business stuff on that day, but I might do something like if I'm filming a reel or a TikTok or something about a place to go in my local area, or even if I'm traveling for that weekend, right? I just, I take it easy. I don't like go hard and push hard like I would during the week. So I just make sure that I take care of myself. Sometimes I schedule my facials, I schedule my massages on a Saturday. I really try to keep that healthy work-life balance, if that's even really a real true thing to balance. But I do try to do that just so I can sustain my productivity. You always have to have some downtime, and I would say downtime is very, very important, and you want to schedule that. So just in conclusion, I just want to say thanks for joining me on this journey of how I was able to stay and remain productive for the month of 2024, for the month of January 2024. I hope you found some inspiration or even some actionable tips that you might be able to do for your own business goals. And if that's the case, I want you to put that information down in the comments just so I'm aware of what you're doing, and maybe I can incorporate some of those goals for myself as well. So if you have enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more content. Okay? So until next time, stay productive and cheers to traveling at your best. Bye.